Will you stop crying? They mean nothing to me. Yeah, I had some good times, and it's a short barrel. What can you say? Joseph Magnus, I told you, he's a punk. He crashed the party. He means nothing. Now, can we let my audience see the video? Thank you. Recently, I did a 1 Minute Monday on this Old Elk cigar cut, and I thought it was absolutely wonderful. It is a little pricey. I think I paid around $125, something like that. We'll put that on the bottom of the screen. But still, I've been after the best cigar cut I can afford for a while now, and I finally got around to affording the Old Elk. Now, I have some other cigar cuts, and what I was interested in finding out is the Old Elk the best cigar cut I have? Now, I don't own a Joseph Magnus, but recently I was provided one by Mr. Dave Vogelsang, and I thought, perfect. I'm going to do a bourbon fight between the Old Elk and the Joseph Magnus. And I thought, that's probably too definitive. What I mean is, I tasted the Old Elk recently. I already know whether I like it or not. So I'm going to put two other cigar batches I have. One I really like. One didn't get a great review last time I tasted it. Both of them has been a while since I've tasted it. And what would that be? That would be the Short Barrel Cigar Batch, which is great. It is a limited release and already gone. I'm hoping that in the fall, or it may be next year before we see another one, because it was this year that it came out. So Short Barrel Cigar Batch, 120 proof. And the other one that's going to be uncontested tonight, I did not give a favorable review about, was the Good Times cigar finish, and this is 116 proof. Now these four are going to go on the Bourbon Wheel of Fire, which is my way of doing a blind without having my lovely assistant, and we're going to see which one I like best, and we're going to take one off the podium until there's only one left. Fourth, third, second, and first place, and you'll know, and I'll know, which one I like best. And so we don't run overtime, we're going to use our sand timer here, this hourglass that I use in my podcast. It's about 15 minutes in length. I'm hoping I don't go anywhere near that time, but you know how I am when I'm talking about bourbon. I just let it get away. So that's going to be our timer to make sure we don't go overtime. So the Short Barrel Cigar Batch, they say it's a blend of straight whiskeys finished in Armagnac, Cognac, rum, and tawny port casks, is 120 proof. The Good Times, it says it's a single barrel bourbon finished in Cognac, Armagnac, and Oloroso sherry barrels. So, Oloroso sherry barrels, a little different, 116 proof. The Joseph Magnus, I don't know much about. I'll put that on the screen as far as what is the blends of that. I know it is a multi-blend like these others. This is batch 181 and is 117.66 proof from Mr. Dave Vogelsang. And of course, my current favorite, the Old Elk Cigar Cut, Punch Cut Volume 1. This is a straight bourbon whiskey finished in Armagnac and sherry barrels, and straight wheat whiskey finished in wine and port barrels. So it's a combination of their wheated bourbon, I believe, and they're a combination of their straight bourbon whiskey and their wheat whiskey finished in different barrels. I did not realize that the last time I drank, but it's fabulous. Yeah, is Joseph Magnus the best? By all accounts, everyone says it's the best, but I know that Old Elk is delicious. And the Short Barrel, I thought the Short Barrel was absolutely fabulous. So not knowing which is which, not having tasted the Joseph Magnus before, not that I can recall, It may pop up tonight and be an instant winner, or it may not place first, right? Okay, so I can keep track of which ones these are. I'm going to write 1 on the glass. So, glass 1. It's got a very cognac, Armagnac type of aroma to it. Definitely a cigar cut. Wow, no surprise there, right? Cheers. That's good. First bourbon of the day. So I did pick up a little bit of proof or ethanol right in the front there. That's because my palate's not used to it. So let's go on to the next one. We're going to mark this glass too. This is a little bit different smell from glass 1. Cheers. That is definitely a nuttier profile than glass 1. Not as sweet, not as rich either. Interesting. I got a feeling I've got a guess already which one is glass 2. All right, this one will mark glass 3. This one smells a lot more like glass 1. That cognac, Armagnac, that sweet, fortified wine smell you get. Cheers. This one is rich, maybe even richer than glass 1. Wow, there's a lot going on this one. That has got a bold flavor. Very, very nice. Okay, let's go over this one. Mark this one glass 4. See, so you know there's no shenanigans here. That's almost like I'm picking up banana of all things. Why am I getting banana out of this? No cognac, Armagnac kind of smell, banana, fruit flavors. Wow. Cheers. That is the sweetest of the 4 and fruitiest. Not quite as rich either. All right, we got to take one off the podium here. That's good and rich. Dark, when I say dark, heavy baking spices, cinnamon, nutmeg. Not light at all. I mean heavy on the fall pie kind of baking spices. Back to 2. That is the Jim Beamish of all 4. I think I know which one's going to come off. Wow. That's some tough picks there. I mean, we got some very, very good cigar batches going on there. But I'm going to have to tell you that this glass 2 is going to come off. And I'm tempted to look at the bottom, but I don't want, I can tell you, I don't remember the letters I wrote down now, but I don't want to know the letters until the end. So glass 2 is in 4th place. I don't know if you can see that there. 4th place. Excuse me. Let's turn back this way. Go the other direction. Go back to 1. All three of these are lovely, and I'm seriously, these are like top shelf kind of bourbons. Whatever they are, these three float my boat. I love three. I mean, it's a little different profile, but 1 and 4 just beats it. So 3 is in third place. 3 for third. Wow. I'm starting to feel this a little bit now. I haven't had anything to eat in like 4 hours. Wow. So now it's down to 1 and 4. 4 is a little spicier, a little nuttier. Wow. They're so close, but I'm going to pick tonight number 4 in second place by like a nose hair. 1 takes the prize. 4 is in close second. Third, a little farther back in third. Number 2, a distant fourth, I'm afraid. Glass 2 in fourth place was Glass F. Oh my God, the Old Elk. I can't believe that the Old Elk came in fourth place. No way! Blinds are evil. Holy shit, no way. Well, it is what it is, right? Glass 3, aka Glass L, was the short barrel, came in third place. No way. The Good Times made it in first or second? No frickin' way! My Glass 4 was known as Glass K. Good Times came in second place. None of these cigar finish, cigar batch, cigar cuts are cheap and that's because of the process of how many barrels they had to be finished in after they're aged. Wow. So that means Joseph Magnus was Glass G? It was in first place. Joseph Magnus, Good Times, Short Barrel, and Old Elk. You can't believe anything you see on YouTube. I give an honest review. If I was a betting person, and I'm not, I would have said Joseph Magnus first, Old Elk second, Short Barrel third, Good Times last, and Good Times came in second place in a blind. We hope you will like this video, comment, and share, and check us out next time when we do another stupid blind of something like this. And we hope you will always drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and we'll see you next time.